Will you please sit still? By Pastor John Frederickson. Presently, we have a 4-year-old grandson. He has more life and energy than Grandpa, Grandma, Mommy and Daddy combined. Actually, all our grandchildren do. However, our oldest in particular is constantly on the go and talking loudly. He finds it difficult to sit still for very long. Nonetheless, we've been working on the process of him attending church services with us. Recently I told him he needed to be very quiet while we were in the services. When this clearly wasn't working, we told him firmly, "Will you please sit still and be quiet?" In the scriptures, the Lord repeatedly seeks to impress on our souls the need to be still and quiet. In Psalm 46:10, David records God's message, "Be still and know that I am God." When he was in times of trouble, 46:1, David learned it was a good time to reflect quietly on God's greatness and help. When an issue about how to properly worship the Lord arose, Moses told the questioners, "Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you." Num. 9:8. Rather than clamor in an emotional state, their need was to wait quietly, listen and learn. When God instructed the prophet Samuel to announce to Saul that he was the choice of Jehovah to be king, Samuel wanted a private time with him away from all distraction. Then he told him, "Stand thou still a while, that I may show thee the word of God." Sam 9:27. As it was then, so it is now. The best condition to fully comprehend a message from God's very words is in a state of quiet attentiveness without distraction. So important is this latter principle that we see Samuel practicing it again in the waning days of his ministry to Israel. He told them, "Now therefore stand still, that I may reason with you before the Lord of all the righteous acts of the Lord, which he did to you and your fathers." Sam 12:7. We live in a time of too much busyness and distraction, especially with things that will not count in eternity. It is more important than ever for every child of God to recognize the necessity of being quiet and still before the Lord. This is true when we go to church to worship, and it is true every day. It is vital that we purpose to make time for a quiet time with the Lord and His Word each day.